Alright, episode 2, or part 2, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm using parts or episodes of Sir Slaugher's adventures in Oblivion. In our last episode, we finished the prologue, and I killed a, imp. Let me see, I'm gonna see if I could turn on, like, auto run. Cast, ready weapon. Always run. Okay, caps. Okay, so I guess I'll just turn on caps. Okay, there we go. So let's head to Weynon Priory, because I'm going to do the, I'm going to do as much as the main storyline as I can before I do anything else. Because, you know, I've never actually finished the main story. Played this game about twice. I never actually finished the story. Maybe 3 times I played this game. Oh yeah, clams. So Sir Slaugher, as you remember, was a skooma addict and skooma dealer who was locked up. He turned to skooma dealing when an injury from one of his hand-to-hand fights went bad. Since then, he's skipped this. He's kicked the skooma, but he still has the urges, right? Oh yeah. Where'd that other deer go? Oh, you're mine now, dear. You always use some venison, right? Now the Emperor of the Empire? Oh, what was it called? The Tamriel Empire? Now the Empire of the Emperor. The Emperor of the Empire has chosen me for a mission. So maybe this is another chance to redeem myself. Oh, they make the crab meat look very delicious. Oh, some nirnroot. I've recovered a sprig of nirnroot. A plant ingredient this unusual must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little bit more about it. An alchemist can be found on almost every city in Cyrodiil. Oh, it's the Cyrodiilic Empire, right? Tamriel? Where did I get that from? It's Cyrodiil, and then I think the... Let me look it up quick. The whole empire is Tamriel, right? The whole world? Tamriel. Oh, it's a continent, I think. Let's see. Oh, it's, yeah. It's the world is Nirn. This continent is Tamriel, and this is Cyrodiil. So this is the Cyrodiilic Empire, I believe. The Empire of Cyrodiil. So that's where it's based out of. Let me look that up too. I'm just gonna type in the Empire. I have the fan wiki pulled up, so this is probably some boring gameplay, but let's see. The Empire, Empires, or maybe it's like called like the Third Empire. Let's see. The Nordic Empire, Lycian Empire, Riemann Empire, the Third Empire. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. So, oh, a puppy. I know it's gonna happen to you. The Emperor of the Third Empire has selected me for a special mission. So I'm gonna go fisting my way across the Empire. There's more. Sinkhole Cave. So yeah, on my way to where I'm going, I'll explore little caves like these. See if I can find anything. Run away! Oh, I'm glad I didn't go for that trap. Did somebody get killed by that trap? Yeah. I'm really surprised I didn't get killed by that trap. Okay, let's just see what we have here. See if I have any armor that's better. I'm going to be relying on armor. This is kind of almost... I mean, it's not exactly a blind playthrough, but... I have not played this game in so long. I don't really remember anything. I don't have any strategy. I'm just going to try and play almost as if it was my first time. So, we're going to dump... Oh, that's a value. Okay. And help. Oh, neat. Oh, yeah, I got to repair this stuff. I'm going to be like on a redemption arc. You know, because I hurt a lot of people. Hurt a lot of people when I was growing up. And now it's time to redeem myself. I think,
Who's there? Must have been the wind. Huh? Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me. Better get down on the air.
Die, you lazy hellcat!
Maybe I turn to the booze to help my issues with my skooma addiction. And fight. Pain. The pain helps. Laced leather pants.
You'll never take me
Oh.
down!
Oh, come on. Oh.
Today, you
Bastard.
die!
Oh, getting stuck on the environment. Come on. Oh, there's two of them. Just gonna sell all this junk. Oh. Gold. Keep on forgetting the buttons. Ah. I just love that noise. Just when you start beating the crap out of something. There's another bowman. Bowman! Ooh. You just gotta eat everything to see, like, what they do. Don't tell me. Oh, I think that's it, right? No, oh, there's more.
Oh!
Oh, shit. Okay, well, where do I go? That's where I came from. I feel like there's something up there, but I don't know how to get up there. Well. That's curious. Let me see if I can see something on the map. Oh, I haven't gone down here. Okay. Oh, okay. Wisp stock. Okay, hold on. Oh! Ow! They got me. They tricked me. Okay. Stealth mode activated. Oh, I've been detected. You punched my dog to death.
Oh, what's that? Do your worst. Show me what you've done.
Iron Warhammer. So are these bandits and, like, rats just existing peacefully together? Ooh. Like, they were just hanging out, and that person made their camp over yonder. So it seems like they're just hanging out, being buds. Ah, peaceful. Alright. Hey, oh, know the controls. There we go. Oh, that's a weird way to get off a bench. Single cave. I almost feel like I should have more of a one goal kind of mind. Like, oh, we got to get out of here. We got to go to Weynon Priory. All this sidetracking is all I'm gonna find in these caves is bandits and rats that want to kill me. I can't let that distract me. This place looks safe, so I'll take a little sleep. I'm a cat after all, so let's get up nice and yeah, 7:13's pretty good. A door in Nibbin Bay. Oh great, here comes the DLC stuff. I have heard a rumor that a strange doorway has appeared on a small island in Nibbin Bay. I should investigate. I must go to Weynon Priory. I have a mission. May or may not include punching deer. Morning Glory. Hestra Runestone. Stone stirs under your hand. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? Sure. Oh my. Oh great, here comes the coffin again. I wonder how long this lasts for. It's Daedric. I'm not used to this. Oh, damn. You know, it's funny, when I was first playing the games, first ever playing the games, I never really used magic. Now, I don't know if I can play the game without it. I think it's good to go back and revisit games from your childhood, because I think I'm going to get a lot more out of this experience than I did when I was a wee short pants. Found dagger. Oh, well, I'm stuck with it. How long am I stuck with this dagger for? Well, Sir Slaugher doesn't understand things like magic and bounding. Imagine he's just like... Right now he's a kid that has like a piece of tape stuck to his hand and he doesn't understand. Ah! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! I should be probably taking the roads. Because going in the wild like this is bound to get me in trouble. Summer Bolete. Bolete. What the? Oh my gosh. Sir, I didn't do nothing to you. Oh no. I just killed a man in the woods. Oh, blue suede shoes. Keep your dagger, dead man. Let's take a look at our map, see how long we're gonna be walking for. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. What the? Oh, an outdoor rat? Stay back. I don't know what the compulsion is for like pressing the space bar when I'm walking, but oh, I can actually, I can press Q. Oh no, my hands aren't even on the keyboard. What the? Oh, okay. Still scared. Wasn't sure what happened. Finally, that cursed weapon is away from me. I remember when I was also playing this game for the first time, I was a little bit too scared to walk around in the woods. Just seemed like the roads were safer. Now I'm an ex street tough from the mean streets of Bruma. I think that's where the oh, I have arrived at Weynon Priory. Now I must take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey. I think that's where like there's that group of Khajiit. How do I holster these bad boys?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You remind me of my homeland during the Blight.
Oh.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Weynon Priory.
Joffrey.
If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory house.
Rumors?
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits. This better be good.
In each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, and coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers the NPC's disposition. Don't take too long, because the NPC's disposition is steadily falling. As you highlight each possible action, the NPC's face shows his reaction to it. He will love, like, dislike, or hate each action. His disposition goes up if you select a loved or liked action, and goes down if you select a disliked or hated action. Oh, jeez. The potential gain or loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. Try to select the fuller wedges when they are aligned with actions the NPC likes. Try to select less full wedges when they are aligned with actions he doesn't like. What do you like? Do you like anything? How do I even... Oh, start.
You can't scare me. Don't make me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
That's really funny. You're too kind.
Let's, rotate. I can only rotate once.
Oh, please. You're a big, fat liar. Oh, that's great! How nice.
Okay, let's see. Okay, okay.
You can't scare me. Where'd you get that? That's good. I like you, too.
He ain't
You're
gonna
a
like that.
big, fat liar.
Let's see, okay, so...
Don't
Nope.
make me... I like that. A lot. How nice. That's just talk.
So admire him,
You're too kind.
coerce,
Is that so?
boast.
You're pathetic. Where'd
yeah.
you get that? That's good.
Man, this guy's going through a bunch of like emotions. So we'll
You're pathetic. That's really... I like you. You're wasting your breath.
You're wasting your breath.
Blah, blah, blah. Where'd you get... You're too... You're wasting your breath.
This guy's gonna fall in love with me.
Is that so?
Oh, I fucked it up.
You're a big... Where'd you get... Thank you. You're a big... Oh, that's great! I like... You can't scare me.
Oh, I got him up there. Okay, I like that.
Farewell.
Oh, gotta be careful not to punch him to death. Oh, sheep. Bet you are delicious. Oh.
Yes?
Yes? You're my best friend.
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Weynon Priory, a monastery. Can I help you?
How do I know about that?
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh, what next?
You know what? Anything I don't know about, I'm not even gonna ask. Joffrey.
Brother Joffrey? He should be in the Priory House, I think.
The Blades.
Like members of my order, the Blades are devoted to the Divine Talos. We honor them for their dedication and devotion.
Order of Talos?
We are a monastic order devoted to Divine Talos, who was the mortal Tiber Septim, the founder of the Empire.
I'm not gonna try and make him my best friend.
Farewell.
The Weynon House. Wait. Trying to remember. Oh, yeah. Gotta be careful not to just steal everything. Joffrey?
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
Brought you the Amulet of Kings.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it.
Give Joffrey the amulet.
By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Tell the Emperor's last words.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
The Amulet of Kings. Who is the Prince of Destruction? Close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
How can Oblivion threaten us then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragonfires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of.
I'm yawning. The Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find Uriel's son?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Give me $1,000. Assistance.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Oh, thank you. Ooh. I need, I need everything. So we got iron curls, iron curls, iron curls. Where are my greaves? Oh, those are they're pants. Keep on forgetting. I get greaves and bracers messed up for some reason. I'm over encumbered. No. Oh yeah, wow, holy crap. Well, I'll drop some stuff off for you. Jeez. There, now any blade who comes will be adequately supplied. I always loved the books in this.
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here.
Martin.
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
Dragonfires?
The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Aaron's Dagon.
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
The current calamity. Amulet of
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move. One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard. The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
The Blades.
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
Alright. I think that's all we can learn from Joffrey.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Alright. You got it. Assassination. The Black Horse Courier. Special edition. Emperor and heirs assassinated. Elder Council named as regents. Emperor Uriel Septim. The 7th? Is dead. At the age of 87, having ruled Tamriel for 65 years, he was killed by assassins unknown. At the same time, in separate locations, the late Emperor's 3 sons and their heirs, Crown Prince Gelden, 56, Prince Enman, 55, Prince Ebel, 53, were slain by other assassins. An investigation into the identity and motives of the assassination is underway, but the Elder Council, Imperial Guard, and Blades Guard have forbidden the publication of reports and rumors concerning the event until further notice. By ancient precedent, the Elder Council rules the Empire until a new Emperor is crowned. No direct heirs survive, and the Council has proposed no list of candidates. Councillor Akato, Imperial Battle Mage, speaking for the Elder Council, presented an appeal to the Emperor's citizens for calm and asked that the people remember the Emperor, his sons, and the Elder Council in their prayers. Emperor Uriel's early reign was marked by peace and prosperity. The Empress Kala Voria bore him 3 healthy sons, was a loving companion to the Emperor, and a great favorite of the people. However, the Emperor and the Empire suffered terribly during the Imperial Simulacrum. I think that's Daggerfall, maybe? Or Arena? In the 3rd era, from 389 to 399, when he was held captive in Oblivion while the usurper Jagar Tharn assumed his appearance and ruled in his stead. Emperor Uriel was finally rescued and restored, and the impostor defeated by the agency of the sorceress Rhea Silmain and her shadowy protege. But the affairs of the Empire were in great disorder. The Empress Calavoria, exhausted by her ordeal, withdrew from public life. The decades following the Restoration were once again peaceful and prosperous, but increasing political tensions among the pettiest states of northwest Tamriel finally erupted in the wars of the Lilac Bays, I think that's Iliac Bays, resulting in the establishment of the modern borders of Daggerfall, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium, and accumulating the remarkable events associated with the Warp in the West. The latter years of the Emperor's reign have seen a flourishing of imperial influence in the provinces, and with the fortunate resolution of the religious wars and the Vardenfell crisis, which I think that is Merowyn, and I think the Warp in the West is Daggerfall, and him getting captured for 10 years is Arena. And with the wise and firm guidance of King Helseth and his mother, Queen Baranzia, an extension of the high imperial culture, Queen Baranzia, an extension of the high imperial culture, even into the more remote parts of Morrowind. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I read it wrong. Well, whatever. The Emperor's murder and the murder of his 3 sons is a terrible crime and a great tragedy for the Empire. Battle Mage Aktako, oh man, Akato assures us that all the resources of the Elder Council, the Legions, the Guard, the Arcane University, and the Imperial Battle College are being employed to bring the assassins to justice. But in the meantime, the greatest tribute we citizens can offer to the memory of our beloved Emperor is to go earnestly and diligently about our daily affairs, honoring the life of the great Emperor, the great Empire he loved so much and served so faithfully for so long. Sorry, I'm just horrendous at reading. Letter to Mother. Mother, please don't worry. The Elder Council knows what it is doing. Uriel was an old man. They knew he wouldn't live forever, and I'm sure they had plans for the succession. Of course, now with the 3 princes dead, it is not clear who will be the next emperor. But it's happened before. There are precedents. I'm sure. And anyway, Okato and the council have been running the empire for the past 15 years anyway, so there's nothing to worry about. Everything will be fine. I don't know what you've read or heard, but here at the Priory, everyone seems to think it must have been madmen or witches or crazy cultists. It doesn't look at all political. It's horrible and depressing, but the empire will survive. There will be rioting. There will not be rioting or civil war or another warp in the West. So please, if you like, go stay with Uncle Cor and Aunt Cora on the farm for a while. But I'm certain you'll be perfectly safe in the city. I'll try to get down to visit you as soon as possible, and I hope to hear from you soon. Your loving son, Piner. I don't know. Leave a like and comment and smash that bell button if you want me to read all the books as I come upon them. I think I will, because I never did it before, so I might as well. The Short Life of Uriel Septim the Fifth. Oh my god, okay. Cut. Okay, take 2. The Short Life of Uriel Septim 7. From 368 to 389. Strategist and a conciliator. I know everybody's gonna love my pronunciations and how terrible they are. The early decades of Uriel Septim's of Emperor Uriel's life were marked by aggressive expansion and consolidation of imperial influence throughout the empire, but especially in the east, in Marwen and Blackmarsh, where the empire's power was limited. Imperial culture was weak, and native customs and traditions were strong and staunchly opposed to assimilation. During this period, Uriel greatly benefited from the arcane support and shrewd counsel of his close advisor, the imperial battle mage Jagar Tharn. The story of Uriel's marriage to the Princess Calavoria is a less happy tale. Though she was a beautiful and charming woman, and greatly loved and admired by the people, the Empress was deeply unpleasant, arrogant, ambitious, and grasping woman. She snared Uriel Septim with her feminine wiles. But Uriel Septim thereafter soon regretted his mistake, and was repelled by her. They heartily detested one another, and went out of their ways to hurt one another. Their children were the victims of this unhappy marriage. With his agile mind and vaunting ambition, Uriel soon outstripped his master in the balanced skills of threat and diplomacy. Uriel's success in co-opting House Hlalu as an advanced guard of the imperial culture and economic development in Marwen is a noteworthy example. However, Uriel also grew in pride and selfish assurance. Jagar Tharn fed Uriel's pride, and hiding behind the mask of an outpaced former master counselor, Tharn purchased the complete trust that led finally to Uriel's betrayal and imprisonment in Oblivion, and Tharn's secret usurpation of the imperial throne. 389 to 399, betrayed and imprisoned. Little is known of Uriel's experience while trapped in Oblivion. He says he remembers nothing but an endless sequence of waking and sleeping nightmares. He says he believed himself to be dreaming and had no notion of the passage of time. Publicly, he long claimed to have no memory of the dreams and nightmares of his imprisonment, but from time to time, during the interviews with the Emperor that formed the basis of this biography, he would relate to details of nightmares he had, and would describe them as similar to the nightmares he had when he was imprisoned in Oblivion. He seemed not so much unwilling as incapable of describing the experience. But it is clear that the experience changed him. In the Third Era, 389, he was a young man, full of pride, energy, and ambition. During the Restoration, after his rescue and return to the throne, he was an old man, grave, patient, and cautious. He also became conservative and pessimistic, where the policies of his early life were markedly bold, even rash. Uriel accounts for this change as a reaction to and revulsion for the early teachings and counsel of Jagar Tharn. However, Uriel's exile in Oblivion also clearly drained and wasted him in body and spirit, though his mind retained the shrewd cunning and flexibility of his youth. The story of Tharn's magical impersonation of the Emperor, the unmasking of Tharn's impostor by Queen Berenzia, and the roles played by King... Oh, jeez, these fucking fantasy names. By King Edward, Rhea Silmain, and her champion in assembling the Staff of Chaos, defeating the renegade Imperial Battle Mage Jagar Tharn, and restoring Uriel to his throne, is treated at length in stern Gambagi's excellent 3-volume biography of Berenzia. There is no reason to recount that narrative here. Summarized briefly, Jagar Tharn's neglect and mismanagement of imperial affairs resulted in the steady decline of the empire's economic prosperity, allowed many petty lords and kings to challenge the authority of the empire, and permitted strong local rulers in the east and west to indulge in open warfare over the lands and sovereign rights. 399 to 415, Restoration and Miracle of Peace and Vardenfall. Vardenfall, I believe the name is. During the Restoration, Uriel Septim turned from the aggressive campaign of military intimidation and diplomatic accommodation of his early years, and relied instead on clandestine manipulation of affairs behind the scenes, primarily through the agencies of the various branches of the Blades. A complete assessment of the methods and objectives of this period must wait until after the Emperor's death, when the voluminous diaries archived at his country estate may be opened to the public, and when the Blades no longer need to maintain secrecy to protect the identities of the agents. Two signal achievements of this period point to the efficiency of Uriel's subtle policies. The Miracle of Peace, also popularly known as the Warp in the West, that transformed the Lilac Bay region from an unruly assortment of warring petty kingdoms into the well-ordered and peaceful modern counties of Hammerfell, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium, and the colonization of Ardenfall, presided over by the skillful machinations of King Helseth of Morrowind, and Lady Berenzia, the Queen Mother, which brought Morrowind more closely into the sphere of imperial influence. I fucking hate these fantasy names. 415 to 430, the Golden Peace, King Helseth's court, and the Nine in the East. Following the Miracle of Peace, best described in Verderson's Daggerfall, A Modern History, the Empire entered a period of peace and prosperity compared to the early years of Uriel's reign. With the Imperial Heartland and West solidly integrated into the Empire, Uriel was able to turn his full attention to the East, to Morrowind. Exploiting conflicts at the heart of Morrowind's monolithic tribunal religion and the long-established Great House system of government, and taking advantage of the terrible threat that the corrupted divine beings at the heart of the tribunal religion presented to growing colonies in Vardenfall, Uriel worked through shadowy agents of the Blades and through the court of King Helswith in Mournhold to shift the center of political power in Morrowind from the Great House councils to Helseth court, and took advantage of the collapse of the Orthodox tribunal cults to establish the Nine Divines as dominant faiths in Howlu and Vardenfall districts. Oh my god. Hasaphat Anabolus's treatment of the establishment of the Nine in the East in this 4-volume Life and Times of the Neverine is comprehensive. However, he fails to resolve the central mystery of his period. How much did Uriel know about the prophecies of the Neverine, and how did he learn of their significance? The definitive resolution of this and other mysteries must await the future release of the Emperor's private papers, or a relenting of the Blade's secret policies, or of a secrecy concerning their agents. Wow. Let me know if you want me to read more books as I come across them. That was... I hate fantasy names. I really do. I can barely speak English as is. It is my first and only language. But I just, yeah, it's, they are annoying to me, but I will, wait. Oh, I will read them. I don't mind. Just gotta let me know if that. Rejoice, through faith, your afflictions are banished. Let me know in the comments below.
Oh, hello.
Oh man, he doesn't.
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables.
Sweet. That's a generous... Oh, I forgot that I'm supposed to be talking in my Khajiit voice. That's a generous offer. Thank you.
Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
They make this seem urgent. You know what? I'm going to play into that urgency. Oh. Except when I have to go up ladders. And you know what? Since Core Hall is here, is right next to me, I'm gonna go into Core Hall. Wow, that weather effect is incredibly loud. Just gonna turn that down a little bit. Just...
Well met.
Well met. Let's see how close is Coral. Coral. Okay, we'll have to explore Coral in a minute here. Where are you, Kavash? Skingrad? Ah, Kavash. Oh, so it's... Oh, okay. I must leave. Red Dead Redemption 2? This is not. I remember this is the first game I think I ever played. Besides, like... Yeah, I'm trying to think if, like, this is the first game I ever played where there's a horse in it.
I'm very happy to
or-
make your acquaintance.
It was something like Red Dead, the first Red Dead Revolver. Red Dead Revolver, or there's a few other games back then that happened in the Wild West, but yeah, I think this is the first game I ever played with a horse in it. Let's go. So I know they call this is that that other guy's horse, but I'm gonna call him Schmuckers. Well met.
What is it, citizen?
Hello. Ooh, maybe I can also... This is a commitment. This would be a huge commitment, but perhaps this could be a no... Oh, so this is a bandit area? Don't worry about me. Maybe I can make this commitment. No fast travel. It's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Oh, look at the rack on that thing. I'm just a city cat. Town cat. I don't understand the outdoors. Let's see if I can actually develop like a realistic character here, like former skooma addict. Oh, don't worry about me, sir. Oh. Former skooma addict, hand-hand fighter, grew up in the mean streets of Bruma? We might change that. The mean streets. Or maybe just the mean streets in the Imperial City. Or Leowen. One of those, like, coastal places. And, trying to redeem myself and all the harm I did selling skooma to little kid cats. Little kid Khajiit. I've been destined for something. The Emperor asked something of me, and all I've known is the Empire. I may be a skooma addict and a skooma dealer, well, formerly, but I know that without the Empire, we're fucked. I may be Khajiites, but I am 100% a man of the Empire. Of the Empire. Are you friendly? Friendly? Hello, lady. Miss Lady.
What can I do for you?
Oh, rumors.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
How are you doing,
All right.
baby? Oh man, she loves when I boast.
Gracious, what a hero.
Oh, she doesn't like anything. Oh my lord.
I can't argue with that.
Okay, that.
Don't waste your Sorry, I don't get it. I salute you. Most impressive. Don't waste your flattery on me.
Oh,
I can't argue with... What a dumb joke.
oh.
I can't argue with that. Don't talk such rot. I salute you. You think that's funny?
Oh. Oh.
Gracious, what a hero.
Gracious.
What not? You've got a... Sorry, I don't get it. That's amazing. Don't talk such rot. You've got a... What a dumb joke.
Oh.
What nonsense. You think that's fun? Gracious. I can't argue with that.
Oh yeah, she's gonna love me. Crap.
I won't fight you. Don't. That's just... I salute you.
Messed that
Most
one up.
impressive. I salute you. Most impressive. Don't waste... I can't... That's just not funny. Sorry, I don't get it. I won't fight you. Don't waste such adventures. How I envy you. I see.
See you later, honey.
Be
I'll
seeing
pick
you.
you up later. Dronel. Come on. Stop. Nahrahi. Nahrahi? Fort Virtue. I do wish the Imperial presence in this area was, like, more substantial. I feel like, all the forts, there's just all these broken down forts and stuff, you know? Oh, let's see if I'm going the right way. Not bad. Just follow the road. Stick to the road, Sir Slaugher. Stick to the road. Okay, so I think I'm going to call the episode there. This is going to be like... Next episode's going to be The Road to Kavach. Save. Okay.